Hello from Japan. So today I'm going to be taking you guys shopping with me for vintage Chanel at some of the most well-known stores for vintage luxury items. I want to share with you what I learned during my shopping experience there that I wish I knew before I went to Japan, which should help you save a lot of money if you're going vintage shopping there. I'm also going to share with you what I think of the three stores that I went to, which is Amore, QOO, and Komehyo. Sorry if I'm butchering the name, but these are all stores in Shibuya on the same street, so it's really accessible and easy if you don't have a lot of time on your hand to take away from your vacation, which I didn't. I only had 2 hours and I was able to find the Chanel bag that I was looking for. And lastly, I will be unboxing the Chanel bag that I got with you guys at the very end. So keep watching for my tips on Japan vintage shopping and find out which bag I got at the very end. So let's get straight into tip number 1. Always bring your passport if you want a 10% saving for tax-free shopping. So, of course, I did not bring my passport. So this is why I'm reminding you to bring your passport while you go shopping. But I was saved by this 10th anniversary sale at Amore where everything was 20% off. So I was still able to get the bag I want at a discounted price. But if I had my passport with me, I would have gotten additional 10% off on top of the 20% off, which is a great deal. And I totally regretted not bringing my passport. That leads me to tip number 2. All the store had asked me if the name on the credit card matches the name on the passport. I think that has something to do with them applying duty-free directly to the name that you're buying the bag under. If you're using somebody else's credit card, this may affect you getting that duty-free discount. And the last tip I want to share with you is to have a budget and a bag in mind. Now, you're going to be entering stores with tons and tons of bag and selections. So if you don't know what you want to get, you might spend a lot of time kind of digging around different things, which can be a joyous part of the shopping process. But I think having a budget and a bag in mind really helped me narrow down the process much more quickly. So in my mind, I wanted to get a Chanel Diana in the medium size or a classic flap, black and gold combination, and I want to spend about $4,000. So in this next section, I wanted to compare the 3 different stores that I went to in Shibuya. Again, they're all on the same street, so it makes it really convenient to browse and compare prices. The first store I went to was QOO, and it had an upstairs section and a downstairs section. And the downstairs section had all the Chanels, so that's why I went to, because that's what I was going for. And they had a huge display of these Chanel bags in different colors, various styles. So I would say the selection of this store is great. However, the bags that I saw, some were in okay condition. They weren't in the best of conditions. I would say they all show some wear and tear on the bags. So I would say the pro of QOO is that they had a huge selection of bags with different color, various styles that you're looking for. And the bag condition, however, were not the best. And the pricing was right in the middle comparing to Amore and Komehyo. Before I left QOO, I did spot this top handle bag that looked like it was in pretty good condition, and the pricing was not too bad as well. It was 698,000 yen, which is about $4,700. So I did try it on, but I don't think top handle was my style, and it was something I kind of passed up, and I went forward to Komehyo next. So Komehyo was definitely a smaller store, but surprisingly they had a decent amount of selection there as well, and a lot of the bags are in pretty decent condition. And I did find the price was slightly lower compared to QOO, which I was happy about. And I did spot the Diana medium size that I was looking for, and that this place it retailed for 650 yen, about 40,000 yen less than QOO. But the condition of the Diana bag I saw there were actually better than QOO. So I thought the pro of Komehyo was that it offered the lowest cost out of all the 3 stores that I went to. But the con is that they have a fewer selection compared to the other 2 stores, but nothing too crazy. They had all the important items that I was looking for, like the classic flap and the Diana bag. But more importantly, the condition of the bag was actually better than QOO, which costs more than Komehyo. So for me, I think Komehyo is a little bit better than QOO because of the low cost and the better quality bags. I just want to briefly mention that they did have a collection of LVs on the bottom floor. So there was a first floor that I saw the Chanel's on, and then the LVs are on the B1 level, which is sort of the basement level of the store. And it's a small selection, but again, I thought the quality of the bags were okay as well. Finally, I made it to Amore, where I actually got my bag, which you can probably tell from the beginning of the video. My bag was from Amore, and they had I would say, the most high quality bags and had a wide variety of selection as well. But the quality was what sold me. So a lot of the bags I saw in the other two stores were more worn. And in this store, the quality was just top notch. The classic flaps were just amazing here. Like, look at the one on the right. It looked almost brand new to me, and it was from a 2004 collection. And the one on the left looked not bad itself. It's also from 2006, but the pricing here is definitely higher than the other two locations I went to because of the quality of the bag they offered. So I was definitely tempted by these classic flaps, especially with the 20% off that they were offering. I thought the price was amazing, but it was still above my budget, so I ended up looking at some Dianas.
This is one of the better condition ones.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
It's more affordable, but more like creases in the front. I think this is the only two we have left.
Oh, the medium size. Okay.
Yeah, and then
so 700
with 20% off, it would be 4,360.
Oh, okay. It's pretty good. Yeah. So this bag ended up being the best quality medium Diana that I saw in all three stores, but ended up also being the cheapest one with the 20% off. So definitely this was my choice. So welcome back to my hotel room. I have to voice over this part because these little two people in the background were making a lot of noises. Anyhow, so for the 10th anniversary packaging, they did give me a flower, which is a beautiful rose. And here is the tag that says celebrating Amore's 10th anniversary. And now I can open the bag with you guys and unbox it. I'm so excited to show you some more details on this bag. But anyhow, before I do that, I just want to show you guys the view from my room. It's actually really beautiful. I'm staying at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Shinjuku. So this bag did come with the original box, even though it is a little bit dirty on the bottom. In addition to the original box, it also came with the original dust bag, which is quite amazing. It looks like a really old dust bag, and it is a little bit dirty as well, but it does feel a bit like I'm touching a piece of history because this bag is all the way from the 1990s. So I'm really impressed with the owner for keeping all the original items intact like this. And usually the bags do run at a higher cost if it does come with all the original packaging. And because that old dust bag is too beat up, so the Amore store actually gave me one of their dust bags just to protect the bag. So here it is, guys. It's my 1994 to 1996 medium Diana. And it is in such great condition. Like, even the leather looks puffy. It doesn't look flattened or worn out. And there's no oxidization of the color of the leather. And there's that original packaging that protects the inner layer of the leather as well. You can see the Chanel logo right on the clasps here. And on the front side of the bag, you can actually see on the CC logo, there is a little indentation. This means that this bag was made from 24K gold plating. And the gold tone on this bag does look really beautiful and very rich. Sorry, the lighting on this in this room wasn't the best, but I can't really see too much scratches at all on this bag. There is just a few scratches in the front and back side of the bag, and then there is the crease formation where the bag was open and closed, which is a common finding on the Diana bag. And then the chain also looks like it's in really good condition. There's no scratches on it that I can tell. And this bag also came with the original Chanel pamphlet and the original authentication card. And the number of the authentication card did match the number inside the bag. By the way, I think I forgot to mention that this bag is made from lambskin leather, and I did see some Diana that were made from caviar leather, but somehow the lambskin just made it look more luxurious, and I feel like this bag is meant to be in lambskin rather than caviar. So I really love this find, and I hope you got something out of the video today, and let me know if you have any other questions regarding vintage shopping in Japan. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.